Pray for me, I pray for you. We still need each other. Holding it, knowing more than what you do at the morning. Giving up is not an option. You be one waiting for. You are not everything. Angka mati, kita angka bapak. Cimen. Ona mwingi kupudikira aporima rafano nyangarika kwa kumurutsa musarugona shaesa chichibuda pagona ndakashamara mandikashamadza inindi ndakuti vambo saka reka ndiperuzendo inguva yeruzendo timweje share something. Now, oh, nine sweet, Achiluza, Usachka, Dabandanze, Usachka, Chiezan, Joshinobaka, Rimaribaka, Aribaka, Dabandanze, Usachka, Nakashamara, Kakuti, Babo, Sakareta, Ipetendo, Ituayetendo, Tuayetendo, Uruayo, Kadoma, Prabhupada, Simboganara, Vamasiva, Gutiko, Ayetendo, Timweje, 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 share something, Timweje, 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 Mweje, vanhu vanofarira chiedza, vanoda zvose zviitwe pachena, vanonzi timweje. Baba inini tiri timweje, ndakuti vambasi mafana oneka makagara muriko. Timweje. Tiji Madogo Taino no Gerwa Taino no Gerwa Taiha Taina Shinose Taiha Kuti Kuti Shibidika Mabuipa Ino Kumira Yanda ina mata waisa wakikate waiva kumata Kongwe tunai Chikite joshi Komatani Chikote ke konate Sewa mwapo yangu Shondo sana Kuzazima
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. I've just been doing something and I just realized that, I started a little bit too early, the one that I did before. Um, then I decided to sort of restart and maybe to sort of, help a lot of people that might have been waiting for this broadcast tonight. I hope, Moribo, I hope everybody is great. You will allow me to speak in Shona as well. I hope that that would not be a problem. Um, if it is, please do let me know. Then maybe I can revert to just English. But I'd like to speak in Shona as well because some of the things that we're going to be discussing today really needs to be discussed maybe in our native language as well. So you'll forgive me for that. If I knew the Bele, I would be speaking the language as well. But I've no clue. So I'm sorry about that. Well, today we're going to be talking about an issue that is, costing a lot of people's, understanding of how business is supposed to be run. I'll be very bold today. I will talk, I'm not going to mince my words. I'm definitely going to hit the nail in the head. And the reason for this is because I've seen a lot of people struggle, myself included. We've been allowing witches to control our lives. We need to start living. So by witches, I don't really only mean those that fly, the witches that fly on brooms and stuff like that. We all know about those. But then in our lives, we've got some witches as well. And they might be within our circles. They're not very far off. They're actually within our circles. It could be within the family. It could be your friends, just your own networks. That's where the witches are the people that actually make you feel like you're worth nothing. You can't do nothing. And you've listened to this for quite a long time. You've been told words, you've been told, oh no, you can't do this because blah, 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 something that they have in their own heads. And then it was embedded in your own. Then you kept it inside. Whatever it is that you studied, you then stopped doing that. And that's something that we'd like to address today, to say, why is it that there are a lot of people that are there to sort of destroy whatever it is that other people are starting? Why is it that there's loads of people out there that don't even want to support others? Whenever you're doing something great, there are witches that just come and destroy everything that you've started. So we need to be in a position to listen to the voices that really build us, the voices that don't destroy us. We've been listening to these voices from various witches from all circles, and that destroyed us. We stopped. So whatever it is that we've been starting, we started on a very good footing. All of a sudden, we stopped, and now we want to start again. So stop starts are not the best, especially when you're starting a business. Now we need to be addressing those issues today. The main reason why I've started this is because I've had a conversation with someone, a very close friend of mine, and I know that she's been doing some amazing stuff, or she is doing some amazing stuff. And when she called me, it prompted me to say, you know what, we need to address some of the issues here. There's a lot of people that are out there that are always bent on wanting to tell you that you cannot do 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D, simply because there are witches in your family or there are people that are stopping you from progressing. But then we need to address those. But having addressing those, we also need to address the witch that is inside you, the inner witch, you know, the one that you've harbored for quite a long time and you decided to keep simply because of that fear, right? So those are some of the things that we really need to be addressing today. Now, I've had, even myself, when I was starting to do some things, you hear people saying, oh no, you know, you need to pray about these things. I understand that. Prayer is very important. It's very critical. You need to pray about these things. I do pray. I really like, you know, prayer and understand how it works. But then you hear people saying, oh no, if you don't do this, then you're not going to be successful. That in itself, it simply means that you're trying to sort of give someone a different perspective as to how things are supposed to be run in their lives, even though it might be a very good advice. But we have to be very, very careful when we tell people that the reason why they're not progressing is because of the witches from their families and things that are happening in their families. I don't want to sort of say no to that. It does happen. But also you have to understand that there is hard work that needs to be put into whatever it is that you want to do. The moment that we stop and think that, oh, maybe Mbuya she's the one who is causing all these problems, then that becomes an issue. Maybe Mbuya vanonzizvo nomusha wese ndo mbuya vanodya nyama dzevanhu, this and that. We've all had that. We live that. And we started believing it when we were so young. When we grew up, we didn't get out of it. Our hearts are still stuck in that. Our minds are still stuck in that. If we see that Mbuya when we visit our reservoirs, we start thinking, oh my God, today, because Mbuya iya ndasangana nayo. It's like watumwa Mbuya wae, you know, every time but nongosvika kumusha chete unongoona Mbuya wae unongosangana nawo, so all of a sudden unongosangana nawo. It's because your mind has been programmed to think those kinds of things, even though they're manifesting physically. Spiritually is something that you've actually agreed to. And the moment you agree to that kind of spiritual context, it keeps on appearing in you, in your visions every single time. And it's very, very difficult to stop that kind of an attitude. But this is something that we need to be looking into, to say, okay, fine. How am I going to get out of that kind of situation? How am I going to get out of that kind of situation? Is it really that Mbuya varikuita kuti izvoni izvo zvakusisa kufambire? Or is it because you've accepted this for far too long, and then whatever it is now is manifesting in you? This is the problem. Whatever people say about you, about your business, has nothing to do with you. Has everything to do with them. Their insecurity is not yours. By the time that you agree, by the time that you accept that, yes, I think this is because that this is the reason why my life is going the way it is, that's when you start draining yourself and start thinking too much. And then the moment that you start, adopting that attitude, you find yourself stopping. There's a lot of people who are my dreams simply because because they've harbored this thought in their hearts for a long time. Then they stop doing anything else. Kuti no nozandikaudza munhu zvakati mangwana mbuya yaya anogona kungouya kuhopebva yatanga kuti it's mweya. Please stop it. You need to stop. You need to start living. You need to stop giving control to those people. Stop giving control to people that are, that you feel or think are witches in your life. Don't give them control over your life. Start doing things. Do it. Not at all. But the fact you accept, you need to stop and think, progress. What am I going to do? Because this is what other people think. Then I think opinion wangu ntanga kuchinja. Wafanana ne munhu ari kumirira government kuti ichinje. Wafanana ne munhu ari kumirira, changing policies. Kuti pakauya new government ini ndo panchatanga kusenza musoro. You're the same person ari kufunga kuti izvoni munhu ari kundiroya uyu kuti ntange kuita something ngatombotange afa kana kuti ngatombotame mumusha macho. These are things that we need to stop, ladies and gentlemen. If you really want to progress, let's start thinking about those terms I say in me as a person, as an individual. Should I just go deeper into whatever it is that I wanted to do? Business is not easy. There's a time when you stop because you're exhausted. Unongoneta so because business is not netesa. Sometimes my customers are just maybe you're not marketing properly. Maybe your business concept is not, you haven't grasped it properly. Maybe there's some other things that are outside of the norm. So it will affect your progress in life. Really, we need to rethink. We need to revisit those thoughts and try to debunk that. Because the moment we keep on thinking, therefore I'm not going to do anything because something, you're thinking of dying before you die. That means that you are dead before you're dead. And that is not what you're supposed to be doing. Now, having said these things, I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, we've heard of these things." We understand. That mentality, yes, maybe but not a lot has been proven, even though it's in existence. That's the proof. That's the proof. Don't say no proof. But then you have to also think of those people bad about your business, bad about whatever it is that you're trying to do. The moment you're not you affect yourself. So kuterera, yes, I'm not gonna kuterera, but it's up to you to have the power to say, even though I've had this, it's not going to stop me from progressing. The moment you put it inside your heart and say, okay, fine, I am then going to act upon this. That's where the problem is. Now we'll be talking of the witch within, which is the witch within you, which is you, yourself. You now become a problem. You've managed to bewitch yourself in a certain manner. You've just listened to people saying bad things about you. You decided then to, stop, and that's it. You've killed yourself. You've killed your dream. Show off if you want to show off. Don't be told, oh no, just this and that, this and that. Show off. Talk to people about your business. Discuss your ideas. Talk about your ideas. There are people and usually the moment you start discussing your ideas, somebody's going to steal your idea. Nobody steals anybody's idea. As long as that idea is your own idea, nobody will steal it. Because what matters is the execution of that idea. There's no way one can have the same execution process, the same as somebody. It's just not possible. Some people might listen to whatever your idea is, and even if you give it to them, they will not be able to execute it the way you do. So nobody steals ideas. Discuss your ideas with people who are not going to bad it up to whatever the idea that you have. Whatever that you should want to do with it, it'll be meaningful. It'll be worth something. It'll be of value. You've spoken to someone who knows what they're talking about. They've helped you on how this idea is supposed to be modeled to become a proper, reputable business. So we need to really be in a position where we don't listen to the inner self, Inoku destroyer Iwewe from within. All the enemies within our circle, we understand, but let's not take their word to be the word that actually rules our own life. Usaite kuti somebody else's word that it would destroy Iwewe as a person, arguita business like or start something in life. So this is something that I wanted to sort of discuss with you today, to say that, you know what, I haven't been proactive, especially on Elevation for quite a while, and I've got reasons for that. But then I'm back now, and we've got more that's to come. We've got some more presenters back in Zim as well that are doing the Elevation show. You shall see different approach to the way we're doing our talk show now. So I would like you guys to really, really keep on working as hard as you can. Do not look back and do not quit. Keep on working, keep on working, keep on crafting, keep on talking, whatever it is that you're doing. I would say, because you're doing your business. The moment you destroy yourself because of the enemy within, which is within you. What you've had, don't act upon it. Try to live your life. So that's something that I wanted to discuss with you today, ladies and gents. I hope maybe someone has picked up a few things from this ranting that I've done, because I know we are stopping, and from now onwards we really need to see those people that are within my circle. Let's go full throttle. Let's forget about all this worry thing. Let's go and get it. Go and get it. The idea that you have, go execute it. Go do it. Share. As na basa kutizanziswa ni bamkuru wari pano, kana kuti bamnini wari pano, kana kuti andozunzwa zvakutaurwa kumusha kumatare, this and that, ninge. It doesn't matter. Your life is your life. You live once. Keep on working as hard as you can, and make sure that whatever it is that you want to achieve in life, you start working on it now. Work on it. Don't be afraid of the next person. The next man is not your enemy. The enemy becomes you when you listen to the next man. So please do go and graft. Make sure whatever it is that you set your mind to do, you're going to achieve it. And thank you so much for listening. And I hope that you've learned something out of this. Have a very good night, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.